Hey everyone, I'm the Rev, and today I want to do something a little bit different. So I thought we could use Assetto Corsa and the latest RSS release, the RSS Supreme 25, to learn the Lusail circuit, to give us that little bit of a head start when the update comes out in May, hopefully, for Le Mans Ultimate. And it allows me to kill a few birds with one stone, to get used to this track, and to keep looking at the map bar. To get used to this track in readiness for the update. And it also allows me to try this car and the RSS Hyperion V8, which I don't think I've featured on the channel, but I did buy them both with my own money, so I thought I'd give them a try. Let's see what they're like. And we need to learn this track as well. Never driven this track before in my life, so we need to see what it's like. So just have to keep looking over at the map bar. That looks like they're going to be quite fast and sweeping. That's tighter than you think. And this is what I'll do. I'll just drive a few laps with no pace at all, just to try and get my head round where the track goes. They could be quite fast as well. And that could be quite fast too. And then this is the last corner now coming up, so it's not a particularly long lap. It's a third gear corner, I think, maybe. And we'll just start to wind the pace on just as I learn what direction the track goes in. First impressions of the RSS Supreme. Feels very, very nice indeed. Great force feedback. Grip wise, I can't tell you yet because I'm not really pushing it, but it sounds really nice. The engine note's nice. That's a third gear corner, is it? Yeah, probably. So the engine note sounds very, very nice. And I certainly like the sound on the overrun. That overrun noise is very nice when you lift off the throttle and she has a little pop and gurgle at you. I like that a lot. The cockpit looks nice, steering wheel's nice. As you'd expect now from Racing Studio, they're not going to release something that looks a load of rubbish. Racing Studio cars are magnificent. And I'll try the Hyperion V8 at the end of this video as well, once I've got a little bit more used to this track. So this is ones that I said were quite flowing. And then that's the one that, so after the flowing, that's when there's a tighter than you think corner. So we're 35 seconds faster than we were on our first lap. But obviously that's because we went through the start procedure of the car before the video started. So I think they're going to be quite fast, those corners there. The last third of this lap. And then the last corner is quite tight. Second gear, mate. Probably third, I think. Probably third. So let's just start now, just to try and wind a little bit of pace on, and we'll get a feel for the track and for the car. So it's third gear corner for the first corner. Third gear for the second, I think. We'll try third for these as well, I think. Have to excuse me, I do keep having to have a quick look up there at the map. That's going to be a second gear corner. Oh, I have to be gentler on the throttle. That's going to be third as well, I would have thought. And this is the fast flowing into tighter than you think. I think I said, didn't I? So we'll get early on the brakes. And then run it out wide onto the curb. I think that's how it's going to be. 3 seconds up on this lap. And this is, again, the last third of the lap I said was going to be fast flowing. We can take the second one faster. Okay. Yeah, so it is quite fast at the end of the lap there. Third gear, I said, didn't have for the last corner. So far, really like the car. The same quality that you'd expect from RSS. Third gear for the first corner, third gear for the second, I think I said, didn't I? Way, caught it. Eager on the throttle. And this is what it's like just learning a track. You're going to make mistakes. And you've just got to try and get the feel for it. Bit wide there for the first one. Loads of grip though in this RSS car. Certainly going to be able to push this car on a little bit shortly. And there is where I lit the rear tyres up the previous lap, wasn't it? So I am getting it. It's getting in my head. Try and just improve little bits every lap. And that was the fast section that goes onto the tighter than you think. And then this part of the lap now, the last part, is going to be the fastest part of the lap, I think. So we can take that one a bit faster. Second one's quite fast. And that one's even faster. Oh yeah, you can feel the downforce build now in the little RSS Supreme. And third gear for the final corner. Half a second up. What are we doing? 1 minute 38. I've no idea if that's good or bad. Well, a 1:37 would be nice to finish this stint in the RSS Supreme. Third gear. Don't be too eager on the throttle. Oh, that's better. That is better. You can feel it push on. Fourth gear, I think. Maybe a touch wide. No, got away with it. First impressions of the track is that I quite like it. It's pretty good. It's very flowing. Certainly fast and flowing. There's not many big, massive braking zones. Overtaking might be quite difficult. And then that's the fast section in to the tighter than you think. That's how I'll remember it now, always. And then this is the fast section, isn't it? Oh, little tiny lift for that one. Throw it in. And throw it into that one. 2 seconds up. That overrun noise is awesome. They've done a fantastic job on this car. If you like Super Formula cars, or if you just like Formula cars in general, I would certainly recommend it. What have we done? 135, 136. Oh, let's try and get in the 135s then. Third gear for the first corner. Third gear for the second corner. Eager, not be too eager rather. And then these two were quite fast. Throw it in. Don't be too eager. And this was third gear. No, it wasn't. It was second. Half a second up though. This is going to be a very nice track, this on the Mon Ultimate. Loads of curb there. Oh. And that was into the faster than you think. So I was flying there through the twisty section. And then this is quite sweeping. Nearly flat out there in the Super Formula. Down a gear. Rev it out. We're certainly going to be in the 35s. And we'll try one more lap, and then I think we at least now know the layout of Lusail. And this Super Formula car is very nice. Lost a bit of time there. Not the finest first sector, but it's okay, we're still learning. Bit wide. Too busy looking at the splits. That's tighter than you think, that one. So the fast section into tighter than you think. Careful on the curb. And then this is the fast flowing section. Flat out, flat out. Down one gear. Same again for the final left-hander. Made a bit of time up there. Down too many gears at the end. We'll have one more go, one more lap. See if we can beat the 135.4. Opinions on the track, I like it. It's very fast and flowing. Good track. Stay in third gear. Don't be too eager. Try and pick it up nicely. If anybody's watching this and has any tips for me on this track, then do let me know in the comments section. Oh, hey! Lost some time there. Can we still beat the lap even with that mistake? Tighter than you think. Still 2/10 up. It's going to come down to the fast flowing section. So flat out in the Super Formula, flat out again. Down again. Throw it in. And throw it into the final corner. And try to carry some speed out. And we're well up on the lap time. (1:35.1). So now that we're a bit more familiar with the track, I thought we'd jump into the Hyperion V8, which is the Mustang V8 from Racing Studio. Now, I've driven this car before. It's a fantastic car, but I've not done a video on it because I just haven't had the time. So we'll do a very, very quick few laps in a GT3 just to see what a GT3 is like. So we're going to have to brake earlier. Come down more gears because we're not going to have the braking power. We're not going to have the grip that we had in the Formula Supreme. And this Mustang is quite nose heavy, does a good bit of understeering. So it's going to feel very different in the GT3. So I reckon it's probably going to be second gear for these. Yep, because the front end does not want to know. Had to get out the throttle there. Just on the ABS there, coming into the tight left-hander. But it's certainly going to feel very different in a GT3 on the Man Ultimate. See, this isn't going to be as fast because the front's not going to want to know exactly that. And then that's going to be tighter. Should have been earlier on the power there though, Rev. And then this fast flowing section now It's probably not going to be as fast. Well, it's not probably, definitely. Third gear for that one. Third gear again, I think. Maybe third gear all the way. And that's the tightest one. So it still feels like a great track. I certainly like the track. And I think it's going to be a fantastic addition to Le Mans Ultimate when it arrives. If you've not tried the Hyperion V8, if you're into your Assetto Corsa mods, if you love racing studio cars, it's the same quality. It's fantastic from an audio perspective, visual perspective, feeling perspective. See if we can go a little bit faster in the GT3. Fantastic feedback there from the LMU Q2 Pro. Managed to save it in time. Yeah, this is going to be a great addition to Le Mans Ultimate. Too late on the brakes there, Rev. Don't get too greedy on the throttle. Oh, not enough on the brakes there. So they're still learning. There's still mistakes to be made. But it's definitely a different kettle of fish in the GT3. And then into the tighter than you think. Bump on the outside. And the fast flowing section. Try fourth gear for the second part. Watch for the track limits. That's certainly going to be an issue, I think, on Le Mans Ultimate. But we can go faster. Let's try one more time without exceeding the track limits. See if we can go a bit faster in this Hyperion. Let's just see if we can get a clean lap and go a bit quicker in this Hyperion V8. Fabulous car. Don't be too eager on the throttle. That's better. That's better. Up a little bit on the split. Come on, front end, in you come. Just a bit wide. But we're still up. But every lap we're learning. Every single lap we're learning that a little bit more. Tighter than you think. Well up on the split. It's going to be down to the fast flowing section. What have we got? Still staying fourth gear for it. Could have took that better. But it is certainly fast and flowing. Just into the ABS then. And we're going to be a good bit faster. Fabulous car, fabulous track. Love the RSS Supreme as well. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've enjoyed just trying to get to grips with Lusail before the update drops for Le Mans Ultimate. As always, I've been the Reverend. I'm going to keep practicing. Thank you for watching.